Face running up.
Yo, what's up? What's really good? It's May 14th. And we gotta check on the economic calendar real quick. Let me just make sure everything is up and running here. Get my platform going. We got an indicator open. Got my TradingView open. Let's get it. See, cool, that's working as well. Yo, 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 what's good? Let's get cracking on these charts, man. I'm gonna look at the economic news right now. Let's switch the screen. There we have it. And what do we got for today? Wednesday 14th. Looks like we don't really have that much news today except for this petroleum status at 10:30. And that's probably not going to be huge anyways for the market. Not going to make any huge corrections in the movement of price. But we'll still be aware of it at 10:30. Let's go back over here to the charts. Okay, let's go ahead and clear everything up from yesterday. There we have it. All right, so the first thing that comes to mind is first I want to see what the hourly time frame is telling me, or the daily. Let's take a look at the daily real quick. We got the daily time frame here. Good morning, good morning. Got the daily time frame. Shoot. So, all right, let's go ahead and mark this resistance up here. I'm gonna find another key level here. I think right there looks about right. There was resistance here, it was support here, and support here, resistance here. I think that looks like a good spot for that key level. And then we could go ahead and mark this up right here. This could be support. I think that's good for now. Let's mark this supply zone up here. Alrighty, drop to the hourly. Take a look here. So we're in an uptrend. Let's look at the structure of the market. Let's look at the structure of the market. Okay, so it's trending. Right, it's three conditions. We know there's a trend. We know there's a range. And then we know there's a downtrend. So it looks like we're at this part right here. We're at this part right here where we range. Right? It's an uptrend into a range. Okay, it's just going sideways here, sideways. It could be signaling weakness. It could be signaling weakness that this could be pulling back, because the market, as it goes up, right, as it goes up, it has to pull back eventually. Goes up, pulls back, goes up, pulls back, and then this time it went up, but it didn't really go that much higher. So I'm expecting this to probably lose some strength here as we go higher. Maybe come down to these lows, and then we can then see it move higher for the day. But if we open, right, if we open at the highest point, open up here at the highest point, I'm gonna need to wait. I can't go ahead and buy up there. Yeah, so I wouldn't want to go ahead and buy up there. So I want to try to short the top. If this is a range, if this is a range here, I want to short the top. Short the top. And I want to buy at the bottom of the range. Because we don't know how long this could range for. It could range for all morning. You know, it could start to break out maybe in the afternoon, or it could break out early in the morning and then range later. We don't really know. But at least as long as we're inside the range, we know what we want to do, which is sell the top and buy the lows. When we break out of that, then we want to look to sell the pullbacks. We'll then begin to sell here instead of up here. So let's go ahead and get that ready. All right, so we have resistance there, we got support right here. Support down here. And this is a bit of a range here too as well. So notice what happened in this range. Price here pulls out, then you see the wick kind of, that means the price came back down, retested the high, and pushed up. So we want to see the same thing here. If we're buying up here, we want to see the same thing. That's what you want to see if you want to buy it. This is what you want to see if you want to sell it. Okay, but the initial move, as it's breaking out, it has to be strong. It has to be a strong move for you to buy the breakout, because what it's gonna do is, as you can see here, it's going to fake the breakout a few times. Look at it here, look at it here. Okay. It looks like it's gonna go and then comes down. It looks like it's gonna go and then comes down again. So the buy is strong breakout, strong blast, right? Clear. It has to be clear as day. And then that pullback is the one that you want to buy. That's how we buy up there. Or we could also see a move up in the morning here. And what it'll do is it's not going to pull back. It's not going to pull back and retest. But then when it comes back down, it might do something like this. And then it'll really kind of just come down fast. Something like that. So this would be like the other scenario that we don't like, that you don't want to see. If you're looking to buy, you don't want to see that strong push, like kind of way too high. Like it was very strong, so it didn't pull back and retest. It just kept going, because when at that point when it comes down, this resistance does not turn into support. It just continues to act as resistance. So now that we know the plays that are in the chart, now we can go ahead. We could go ahead and get everything right. Flip back here. Okay, so mark this one up as well. And that's going to be red. gonna be a supply zone from here to here. So now I'm gonna go forward. Let me go back. There you go. I gotta first mark this up as a supply. Okay, now we can get rid of that. So far so good. Let's check out the 15-minute time frame. And it looks like we have some kind of a trend line here. Alright, so we set up for trades for the day. What's up? What's up? All right, all right. Yeah, shoot them my way, man. Shoot those questions my way. Limit order versus market order. Is this the same person from yesterday that asked that about that market order stuff? Market order, limit order? All right, so what is it more specifically that they want to understand? Because I pretty much explained it, but what part is it? What part of it that they need more clarification on? Market's ripping. Let's go. Okay, okay. I'm not looking to buy this. Definitely not. I'm good. I'm gonna let this one slide, guys. I'm gonna let this slide. I'm gonna let this slide. Very strong first candle. Kind of going up into supply zone, so I'm gonna let that slide. There could be sellers up here waiting, so that's why I'm not going to enter near where the sellers are probably waiting. And then we're at the high of this kind of range here. We have this triangle forming right here. Okay, so I'm not, yeah, I wouldn't buy up there. I wouldn't buy up there, not a chance. Right. So yeah, Ness, yeah, let me know what part of that, what part of it is that they don't understand. That low. You have a gap down here. That'll be tough. I don't think there'll be that much of a news impact today to bring price down here, but we'll mark it up anyways. We'll mark it up anyways. This will be our support. should be support as well. Waiting on a response. All right, cool. While we wait, let's get these charts ready. See, there's some sellers here. This is why I was saying I wouldn't want to buy up there. Too close to resistance. Actually, right up against resistance. So super good, super good. See, we have a support, potential support. I mean, resistance. It was used as support to be resistance over here. And then we got this high over here. I think that's pretty good for today. Wait, this is a Q. No. Thought I was doing ES over here. President Trump signing new deal. Okay. Damn. See, that's a very expensive bribe there. Sheesh. Talking about 400 million. That's insane, dude. That is insane. All right, so for today, let's mark up high of day. And let's mark this high right here as well. That's good enough. All right, we're selling off from that supply zone up here on the daily. Selling off from that daily supply zone. This is why you can't just always follow the candles. You gotta know where on the chart you're buying, at what price. Because that was strong selling at this price before. Do you want to buy it there? I would think not. I would think not. All right. Let's go back down here. Check out the 15. Make this buy. Yes. Okay, so we sweep the pre-market highs, and now it's rejecting pretty strong. This could be reversing here. All right, do we have any other trend lines on the chart? Do we have any other trend lines? And we got one right here. Now it's just a waiting game. See what the chart will show us. It's only been 2 5-minute candlesticks here, so it's not really much information to go off to make a decision to buy or sell. Support down here as well. Light that up. That one. All right, guys. I think now it's just a waiting game, man. We got the charts ready. Charts are ready to go. So I'm gonna take this off. There it is, completely reverse of that supply zone. Completely reverse off of there. Good thing I try to warn you guys. Don't be buying up there. Don't be buying up there. Supply zone. Okay, we're in the range. And this is the high of the range. This is where you look too short. You look too short at the high of the range. You look too short. The high of the range. Okay, so this looks like a very strong rejection of the previous day highs as well. This is screaming puts right now. Screaming puts. Would like to see a pullback into this fair value gap here. That would be cool. So we can catch that move lower. See, it's looking like we might be having a range here on the ES. Be careful with that as well. Just trying to collect the clues, you know, put them all together. Put them all together. We're back inside the range. Back inside the range. There's also a chance this could trap down here and completely reverse as well. You never know. The market sometimes likes to do crazy shit like that, but let's see. How's the sound quality today, guys? Is it better? Better than yesterday? I hope. Doing a little bit of trading last night. This Got some calls on the Qs here. I caught this move from here. From here to here. Caught that little buy set up there. Holy shit. Holy shit. I freaking called it. I said this shit was screaming puts. This thing is screaming puts. I hope nobody bought, y'all. I pray to God nobody bought. Jesus. What a sell-off up there. I'm gonna wait until we find some kind of lower high here. I'm not gonna chase. I'm gonna attract. I want to attract a higher high, a lower high. Instead of chasing, don't chase. Sit, chill, calm, cool, collected, just chilling, hanging out, man. Just hanging out. We're just hanging out. That's all we're doing, man. What we're doing is hanging out. It'd be nice to get a pullback up here. A rejection there. That'd be cool. Might not get it, but the key is to be patient here. The key is to be patient. Yo, I just had I was just responding man late, man. I was up grinding, man, till like 2 a.m. So, see, my bad. Good morning, good morning. Yes, sir. Ready for the lower high. Yep, that's the setup we want to see, man. That's the one. That's the one we want to see. This is looking like a trap down here. It's looking like a trap. No trades yet. No trades. If you look, guys, look at my screen. I haven't taken a trade. No trade. We need to find some kind of channel coming off of here. If we get, if we get the chance, that'll be cool. If we get some kind of channel going here, and then we get a high, a lower high right off of that. Right off of that right there. That'll be perfect. Go ahead and take this off for now. Just want to see a little bit more clear up the chart. So we could reject off the high of this range as well. We could reject off of here or here. This is how I'm finding my location, where I'm looking for my entry. Like where on the chart am I looking for my entry? Well, I'm looking for it here. I'm looking for it here. Right? Notice where I'm looking to sell up here or up here. I'm not looking to sell down here. Right? So if you are looking to sell down here, what oftentimes happens is you're gonna get you could get a strong selling candle down here, just like you could get one up here. But because you're looking for it down here and it shows you it down here, you're gonna take it as an entry. And then what it ends up doing is price maybe comes down a little bit and then it starts to push up and then it takes you out of your position. So that's why you know what I'm saying, you'll take a loss because you're selling at the bottom. You're selling at support. And this is what you need to be looking for. You need to focus your energy on finding that lower high. Because if you're just focused on whether is it gonna keep going or is it gonna pull back, then you're gonna end up by default you're gonna end up taking setups late, because you're just like thinking, oh, is it I think it's gonna keep going. Is it gonna keep going? Is it gonna keep going? Is it gonna keep going? And then you're gonna get short and then it's gonna go up. Okay, so if this is really going down, right, if this is really actually going down, we just broke this area of support. Okay, this support broke out of this high, this pre-market high, so we will get a higher low as this goes back down. Right? We will get it. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time now for us to get that lower high. But if you don't have the patience, you know, sometimes we have to sit here for over an hour, over 2 hours waiting for one setup. And once that patience starts to run thin, that's when you're just like, all right, fuck it, I'm just gonna jump in. I'm just gonna take a short here. I'm just gonna try. I don't want to be waiting all day for a setup. And that's where you run into trouble there. You run into trouble there. So if it does continue going down, it's probably just gonna go to the low of this range and then probably move back up. So I'm waiting. I'm gonna sit here and wait. That's my plan for now. Patience and discipline, that's right. You need a lot of that in this market. You need a lot of that because you're constantly in debate with yourself. Oh no, I could have cut this sell here, and I could have cut this buy here, and I could have cut the sell, and I could have cut that buy, and I could have. Like, you just need one setup. You don't need to catch every move, you know. I rather wait for one setup I know is the best one of the day than taking 100 low quality setups. You know, you want to be like a sniper over here. You want to be getting headshots over here. You don't want to spray body shots with the SMG, you know. Just one sniper to the head. That's it. Boom. Call it a day. Call it a freaking day. Look at all this chop, man. It's struggling, right? Take a look. Look, it was coming down. It took 2 seconds for it to come from here to down here. And now it's struggling to get past this previous day close. So you know what that's saying is that pullback is coming. If it doesn't break out of it here, it's gonna pull back, and then we hit this low right here. It's pulling back, it's pulling back. Here we go. We have the buyers, strong buying pressure here. Strong buying pressure. This could be a scalp to the upside, but it's quick. You know, you gotta buy and get out before we reach resistance. Sellers entering there. Still not convinced. Let's see. That's actually a pretty decent pullback. It's about halfway. It's about halfway of this move down. Yes, sir. Let's see if we get a good setup today, man. We need a good one. Just one good one. See, there could be another possible resistance here. Oh man, I almost forgot. I gotta add on indicators. There we go. And we have a little bit more information on the charts. What's up? What's up, Joaquin? Welcome to the chat, man. Feel free to join, man, anytime. We're gonna be out here almost every single morning trading these charts together. The key is to try to learn this stuff, man, as much as you can, because happens that even after you feel like you learned everything there is to learn, there's still somehow more information out there that you come across, and you continue to expand on your knowledge. Look at the 2 minute real quick. What do we got? This could come down if we take out this low right here. That's a possibility. And that first red candle here is fine, but that second one is very weak. All right, price is moving here. Let's take a look at the 5 minute here. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna be very choppy for the most part. We're in this range, so it's gonna chop around for a bit. It's not gonna be like yesterday, just smooth, you know. Oh, there it is. Now the sun's stepping in. This could work, but honestly, I don't like this position here too close to the lows. You feel me? It's like too close to the lows here. I'd rather be close to the high to sell. You know, they're trapping. See? They're trapping down here. This is now looking like a little head and shoulder, which is a reversal pattern. So this could be reversing now. Go back up. So sometimes you just need to let a few candlesticks form so then that you can see the bigger picture. Because it's hard to tell, you know, before it's actually there. It's hard to tell what, you know. It's at this point that now I can see, okay, now we have a head and shoulder. So now that I see it, I can plan to maybe trade it if possible. If not, then we just let it slide. There it is. We knew it was coming back up, right? We was waiting for it. We was waiting for it. There it is. We're back up close to that high. But this is almost too strong the way it's going up. Not liking it. It's kind of a little bit too aggressive. What it could do is just keep going up. Could be forming a little channel here. Sorry, do that right. Something like that maybe. Let's see. Let's see. Market looks like it's rejecting these highs over here. All right. I'm liking this move here. I want to see us close below this support right here. That's looking good. That's looking good. And we close strong though. I need a strong close there. I need a strong close there. There it is. Nice. Nice. Beautiful. I like it. Beautiful close right there. All right, this is looking now like this could be our lower high. We had a break outside the 15-minute range. Okay, as long as it stays below this candle, we should be good. Okay, you can short. Oh, I'm gonna short. I'm gonna put my stop. Give this a try. Put my stop over here. Try something like this, 1 or 2 or 1 to 1. And we still need to get to the low of this range. So I'll go for something like this. Something like that. See if that works. If not, then we'll look for another setup. Totally, very strong buying. Don't like that. Don't like that. It was a trap, I guess. It was a good trap. That was a good trap right there because we had a clean breakout of the 50-minute range. We had strength from the sell side. So what this means is basically they're gonna reverse it, they're gonna rip it up, or it's gonna chop around here some more because it's looking like there's another range. Whenever you see these triangle shapes, these are ranges. Right? These triangle shapes like that. And that was a very good signal there. That was a good follow through. We had strong selling, and then we had a good follow through here, breaking out of the 15-minute range. So that was exactly what I was looking for. Might be cooked here. Stops at the highs. Oh snap, sellers are getting back in there. Just gotta be patient. Just gotta be patient. Nice. Nice. Let's go. Woo! I'm sweating there for a second. Come on, close it strong now. Close it strong now. I'm sweating there. You on calls? Oh snap, you're bugging. So you never know, man. You never know. Market's crazy lately. It is crazy lately, man. Just don't know what we're gonna get sometimes. I'm trying to push back up. No good, no good. If we get a second red candle here, is a goner. Turn that green into a red is a goner. Come on. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Come on. Eee. It's struggling there to break that low. I think the ES looks a little bit more bearish right here on this setup. Fire step back in again. Let's see who's gonna take it. Who's gonna take control of the market today? Will it be the buyers? Will it be the sellers? Buyers are attempting here to step in. They here. Turning into a chop fest now. Both buyers and sellers want to take control here, and it's just neither of them got it really. So be careful here, because now what was looking like a short thing is now looking like a 50-50 type of situation. Oh dang, sellers are still fighting, yo. We're still fighting this. Close below that green, yo. Come on. Come on, come on. I think this might be coming down. I thought, since we hit the supply zone and reacted so strongly at that supply zone, it was enough, there's a whole lot of selling here. And we did kind of like go up very strong. So the buyers started very strong, and then the sellers kind of just took over here, overlapped the move of the buyers here. So I think this this sell back to this low right here, right? So we see this range. The condition of the market is we're in a range. That's the first thing we establish. We're in a range. Okay, so if we are selling off from the top of the range, I want to look for the price to come down here to the bottom of the range and then go back up. So that's just like the whole thought process, getting on puts here, again on the sell position here, expecting this to go down, and then we closed strongly below the 50-minute range. So considering that as well, putting that into the pile of clues that I have here on the chart, is kind of just, I'm adding it all together and saying, okay, we could be coming down here. I know we have the previous day close here as well, but now since we bounced off of it before, we could come down and break it this time. We need to close below that low though. Let's go. Let's take a look at the 5-minute time frame, how it looks at. So this actually looks very choppy in the 5-minute. This actually looks very, very choppy in the 5-minute. Very choppy, man. I might just close that there. I'll just re-enter. Not liking this chop fest right here. I'll wait 15, 20, 30 minutes if I have to till this is over. It's like watching a storm come by. Out there in Florida, you can literally see the rain coming. And this is pretty much what it is. It's the rain coming. All this chop rate, you can't really see it on the 2-minute time frame. Right? You can't really see it that much, but on the 5-minute, it's like clear as day. You see all these long wicks. I don't like trading them. What I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna go ahead and knock up some kind of support line here. And when we break that, I'll jump back in on shorts. So wait for this, take this up. So yeah, if we break this support line here, I'll go short. Otherwise, this could be going then up here next. And 30, take the counter. Yeah, I know there's some news, what is it called? Petroleum status report. 10:30. Where the buyers at? I don't know, dude. It's like they did, but they're not. You know, it's like they did, but they're not. Be careful with this chop fest, man, because on options you already know that theta will kill you if the thing just chops around all day. It'll just eat away at your profits. Chop and chop and chop. We'll give it, I guess, till 10:30. Hopefully the report is important enough to move the market a little bit. Jesus, man. This thing is clearly testing out our patience today, man. It's just a slow grind. Come on, man. Just make your move. Just make your move already. Look at this. This chop right here. Yep. Yeah, it's getting a little bit out of hand here, man. Just a little bit too much. It's just a little bit much, man. What's good? Now, you know, when we go from a nice, beautiful, trending day just know that's a choppy day coming. There's a choppy day coming. You have a good trend, prepare for the chop. This is the market's way of balancing itself. Right? When you see all these ups and downs, right? It's the market finding an area where there's a equal amount of buying and selling volume, and that's why it chops. That's why we don't want to trade. We want to trade when there's a clear winner. I want to trade when when the buyers are clearly winning or when the sellers are clearly winning. But I don't want to trade this extreme chop. All we could do is wait this moment. Yeah, this thing is kind of like going up, but it's crawling, man. It's crawling. We need to see some. We need to see some volume spike. Look at this. Look at this down here. Right? Volume's dead. It's nothing. There's no volume in here. You don't want to trade when the market's not moving. You don't want to trade that, man. You don't want to trade that. All right, it's already 1 minute past 10:30. See if now we get some kind of reaction here. All right, we've seen the bull stepping in now. I'm gonna still be looking for that lower high up here. If we get it, I'll keep an eye on it. Oh snap. Buyers need to close above this resistance here. This is yesterday's high. Market's gonna go up. They need to close and stay above it. They need to close and stay up there. Can't come back down. damn. I think that was a trap, man. Buyers are not closing above that resistance line. They're not closing up. Oh shit. Buyers are screwed, man. Uh-oh. Oh snap. Sheesh. It's not looking good, yo. If we close below here, yo, the buyers are cooked. If we close below here, the buyers are cooked, yo. Still struggling there. Still chopping this thing. Yeah, it looks like the sellers are here pretty aggressive right here. I like this one right here. Maybe short here. Temp another short. See if it works out. This might be my last trade of the day. Unless this market starts to actually move. Okay, because this area, this line right here is still yesterday's price, right? So yesterday's high of the day, right? This is yesterday's high of the day. As long as we stay below this, I can hold this short. If we break back above it, I'm out. So it's a combination of what I'm looking for and what the market's doing to prove to me that it's going to work. It needs to accomplish a few things, right? For one, we need to get below this line right here. We need to hold below here. Let's see, still chopping around. First thing I want to see is break this support line right here. We can crack that. And if we close above here, I'll close it. If we close above here, I'm out. I'm out. It can go up, but it can't close. If it goes up and wicks it, that's cool. But if it goes up and close above, I'm out. Pulls a load in the basis. Yo. Let's see. There might be. There's definitely a big move coming. This is a consolidation. So whenever you have a consolidation like this, there's a huge move coming. There's a huge move coming. Bring back the tires. Oh snap. That'd be nice if they did right now. Have Trump help us out a little bit here. Take the flag. The flag, yes. We have a, well, that's a huge flag right there, but yeah, it's there. It's there. Say, so you can have a better understanding. What's up? Oh shit! Come on, sellers, man, stop baiting me. Like, it's like they're almost there, and they're like, nope. Come on, man. It's a teaser, yo. It's a teaser. But one thing is for sure, we cannot close below the half of this move right here. We can't close above it. So yeah, as long as we hold this high right here, we can hold this high, we're good. We are good. Yeah, I took this entry here because I took this other one down here waiting for confirmation, and then the confirmation ended up, you know what I'm saying, a little bit too far from my stop loss. So I closed that trade and re-enter when I knew for sure now it's going, so that way I can manage risk a little bit better. And now I even have bigger profits, or bigger potential profits. Potentially. That's the key word. Are they really ripping this back up again? I might take this stop right here. Yeah, I'm gonna close it right here. Like I said, I just re-entered because I'm not going to hold this thing going up and let it go up, and then close it. I'm just gonna limit my risk. No way. It literally turned around right at my stop. I put my stop down here, and it turned right at the stop, yo. Let's go. When we broke out of this flag right here, this is what they call a flag, right? Kind of looks like a flag. Right? Sometimes it looks like this, because this is the initial leg down. This is like the pole, and this is the flag pole. I mean, this is the pole, and this is the flag right here. So the way you trade the flag is that when you get a breakout, in this case below, because the initial move was down and then into a flag, and now we broke below. The idea is that you short at the bottom and you put your stop loss at the top, and then you catch the move down. Same thing on the way up, right? When the market moves up strong, it often forms a little flag pattern like this. It does a little pullback, and then it just turns up going higher. We traded this yesterday morning. This was our first trade of the day. It was a bull flag. In this case, it's the opposite, so it's a bear flag. What on God's earth is this market doing, yo? This has been one of the longest chop. I stop on this. So far it's looking good. We just need to get it close below this, lower the range. We get that close below the low of the range, is freaking, it's gonna melt. It's gonna melt. Want to see the cues? I got you. Let's put it here on the right side. It's practically the same thing. Here it is on the 2-minute time frame. Sellers are still there, man. Sellers are still here. All right, let's see if we get that break below. See if we get that break below. Can we get it? Can we get it? Can we get it? This thing very choppy today, man. Very choppy. I'm gonna try out this short right here. If it don't play out, I'm just gonna come back later, chill for the day, and come back later, because this is not the ideal market condition that you want to trade in. We'll give it one last try here, and if it goes, it goes, and if it doesn't, then hey, we'll still come back later. Okay, let's go with that. This is the same flag here as well on the cues. Tighten up the wrist here, very tight, very tight. Oh my lord. This is a slow but slow market, man. I'm gonna close this out right here. Bam. Let's close that out. And we're gonna shut down, do a little shutdown, come back later. Yeah, the market, this is just, like I said before, it's just like a rainy day. You know, the market can be moving very smoothly, and then next thing you know, you can be caught in a range out of nowhere, which is why it's good to trade when there's volume. You want there to be a lot of volume in the price action when you're trading, so that way it's just easier, right? It's easier when you buy and it just goes your direction. It's easy when you sell and it just goes your direction. It's hard when you buy or sell and then it just chops around for a very long time. It can be very draining sometimes as well. But yeah, what I would be looking for if you guys continue to trade is I would be looking for a breakout out of this potential channel. This could be a channel down here. We could find sellers over at these highs. So what I would be looking for is, if you're a buyer, be careful here. Okay. And what I would be looking for if I was going to buy this up is I would want to see then a strong move to give me a buy opportunity below this supply zone, because we have a big old supply zone up here. So there's a lot of sellers up here, clearly, right? We knew it before the market reacted to it. We already had this zone marked out because we know there's strong sellers up here. This is like their house up here. So as this goes up, do you want to buy up here with a potential move up? You know, being so close to where the sellers are, you know, living. I don't want to mess with them if I was buying up here, you know. Maybe scalp this move up right here, call it a day. But yeah, I'm gonna just do that. I'm gonna close it here for the day, and I'll come back in the afternoon, check it out, see what we got. So stay safe, y'all. Save your capital, man. Save your money. See, now we got some follow through. These green candles. It's not as choppy anymore, so it's finally kind of moving here. This is what you want. This is where you want to trade, when it's moving. You want to trade it when it's moving. You know? But trade at your own risk. You already know the market condition, right? You already know the market condition. So you gotta, you know, when you trade, one of the most valuable things that I learned after 3 years of trading is that you're in control of the moments you choose to trade. So if you see a range, right? I have already over an hour saying, okay, there's a range. So I took two attempts, and then I'm cutting it off for the day, right? I'm being disciplined. I'm saying, all right, I'm cutting it off for the day. I'll come back later once we have some smooth price action. The price is just going and going, and when this shit just, let's say this comes down and it just starts to go and go, then I can come in quickly, sell one of these highs, and I'll make my money for the day easier that way, right? So that's very valuable. I hope you guys learn that soon, because man, it did take me a while to learn that. You know? Let's go again. Make your money and don't trade emotions. Yeah, that's right. Market's very toppy. That's right, man. Yo, take it easy, yo. I'll hit you guys up later. I'll be on in the afternoon. Stay safe, y'all. Peace.